Here in New Mexico we're pretty dry, so if you make a big compost pile without the water, it's just going to sit there. You know, in a year you're going to come back, it's going to be the same straw that it was when you put it there. So what we do is just everything comes in here. They pick through, they get out what they want, what they don't want. You'll see Tanya has a bucket there. So all the weeds, everything goes in the buckets, and then it all gets dumped in here. And then you can kind of see in here, like this is all, you know, this is all from thinnings and leaves and weeds and all this. They'll go through, they'll eat what they want, they know what they like and don't like, and they'll leave the rest, and it just gets mixed in, and this becomes super rich soil right here in this area. Then all that soil comes out in the springtime and goes in the greenhouses. And it's a pretty quick, simple turnover. So, okay, the best way I found to do chicken coops is, we'll show you in here. What I like to do is to just keep a dirt floor. Don't bother with a concrete floor or anything. Chickens love rolling in the dirt, and it keeps the bugs off of them that way. And so what we do is we keep, this is a dirt floor under here. We use wood chips or sawdust or whatever, leaves. I like to collect leaves in the fall and use those. And it makes a nice mix of nitrogen and carbon for the greenhouses. And then what I do is I make it so you can come in, and this whole thing lifts up. There's a little hook here, and then it makes it super easy to just scoop all this out and get it out of here, and it's super easy to clean. We got about 56 fruit trees that surround the place, and so these here, what I do is I allow them access out there about an hour a day in the evening, and they'll go out and they have access to all that grass. They kind of fill up on the grass, and they get a chance to kind of roam around. Also, they'll eat all the bugs that bother fruit trees, so they can kind of help keep that area free of bugs without having to use some pesticides and that sort of thing. If you ever buy eggs and you see that the yolks are kind of pale yellow, those are eggs that are not allowed access to greens, that they're caged eggs basically. So once they have access to greens, you'll see that the yolks start to turn more of a deep orange color, and that means that they have access to some sort of pasture.
We have different species of chickens in here, because some of them look different.
Yeah, there's about 5 different ones, and it's kind of how I help to keep track of which ones are the oldest and which ones are the youngest. It's also, some of them lay brown eggs and some of them lay green and blue eggs, and people love the green and blue eggs, so we try to keep a few in there that lay the green and blue eggs to kind of make it a prettier dozen eggs, I guess. But they're not as productive of a chicken, so it's not as work. Yeah, it's not as practical to have them. You know, the brown eggs are a lot more productive layers. So yeah, these are all egg-laying birds. None of them are meat birds. I haven't gotten into that. Okay. So we're gonna collect the eggs here, kind of a daily job that we have to do. And we got these little milk crate boxes that we use, and they're perfect for their little beds and nesting boxes. Usually there's more. This is kind of middle of the day though, so you know, it's but you can see it's kind of multicolored, and those are as fresh as eggs get. I only leave the chickens out in the grass for about an hour a day, because otherwise they'll kill the grass, and so they go out and they eat real quick, and then we use the dog to round them up, and she really enjoys it, so go round them up. Get them out of there. Go get them, round them up. There you go, there's one. Hey, be nice. Go get those other, hey, Pooch, look out there. Go, there's one out there. Get him out of there. Now go get the other. Go, there's another one. There, be nice. Okay, get him. Go, go. Get him in there. There you go. Good job. That's pretty good, huh?